The heavy fog of early morning rolled across the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco as Maya Thompson, a 28-year-old civil engineer, stood quietly against the rail. She wasn't there for work. She was there because she felt lost, more lost than she had ever been. Life had hit her too hard, too fast. After graduating with honors, she dreamed of designing structures that changed lives. But instead, every project she worked on stalled, every idea was rejected, and every failure added a new weight to her heart. When her fiancé left, saying she was too focused on dreams that never work, something inside her shattered. One night, overwhelmed by disappointment and loneliness, Maya drove without thinking and ended up at the Golden Gate. The place she once found beautiful now felt like a symbol of everything she couldn't cross. As she leaned on the railing, trying to steady her shaking breath, she heard a soft voice behind her. "Rough morning." She turned to see an elderly man in a thick jacket, leaning on a cane. He smiled gently, like someone who had met many broken souls. Maya nodded weakly. The man walked closer and said, "You know, this bridge has saved more lives than it has ever lost." Confused, Maya frowned. Saved lives. He pointed at the massive cables stretching above them. Every cable here was placed by someone who refused to quit, even when their hands bled. Every bolt was tightened by someone who believed tomorrow would be better. And every day, people walk across this bridge because someone chose to keep building, even when it was hard. Maya looked up. She had never seen the bridge like that before. The man continued, "You think you're standing on the edge of failure. But maybe you're standing at the beginning of the strongest part of your life." Before she could respond, he tapped his cane twice on the ground. Fixing a bridge is easy. Fixing a heart takes courage. Don't run from your strength. You have more of it than you think. With that, he walked away through the fog, disappearing as mysteriously as he came. That night changed Maya. She went home and pulled out every unfinished design she had given up on. She worked through nights, researched new engineering methods, attended conferences, and slowly submitted proposals again. She faced rejection after rejection, but this time, she didn't break. She built. Months later, she received a call from the city council. They wanted her to lead a project to reinforce old neighborhood bridges across San Francisco, a project that could protect thousands of families. Maya accepted with trembling hands. She worked with crews day and night, teaching young engineers, hiring people from struggling communities, and mentoring students who visited the sites. People started calling her the bridge builder, not just for her work, but for how she connected lives. 1 year later, at the inauguration of the newly restored bridge, Maya stood on stage. Cameras flashed. Applause echoed, her family cheered. But among the crowd, she searched for the old man. He wasn't there. Maybe he was never meant to be. She looked at the bridge, strong and shining under the sun, and smiled. "Some bridges," she said into the microphone, "aren't built to cross water. They're built to cross fear. And sometimes, the hardest bridge you build, is the one that leads you back to yourself." The crowd erupted in applause. Maya didn't just rebuild a bridge. She rebuilt a life. And somewhere in the fog of memory, she hoped the old man knew. He saved her, by reminding her she was built to rise.